Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Back at you with another Super Bowl breakdown. This time, Super Bowl 38. And now we have Tom Brady in an I formation. Boy, does this look different from nowadays. They got the smash mouth football lined up, the extra tight end, possible extra lineman, fullback in the game, one receiver. I love it. But notice out of the gate, these guys are like not aligned properly. But let's see what happens with this. All right, so first play action, and wide open. You could tell the corner is just not really getting on his horse to break on the ball. Just allows the catch. We see a lot of that, though. We're used to that now. Brady back to drop. All the time in the world. Wide open. Basically, the linebackers and DBs let the guys catch the ball, and then they pursue on them. They don't want to make a play on the ball, really. And first 3 points of the game. He missed that. All right, let's take a look at this. How is he missing that? This is Adam Vinatieri, guys. Huh. That's weird. It's right there. I don't know. I'll let you guys determine what that is. I have no idea how he can miss that. I have no idea. That's point blank range. They just sailed him. All right, let's see how this guy comes through. Let's take a look at who didn't do their job. Who didn't do their job, guys? So they do a twist. This guy goes outside and this guy goes inside. So all that should have happened is this guy should have been taken by the tackle, and the number 50 looping inside should have been taken by the guard. That's all that should have happened there. But they don't do. Or if they couldn't do that, if this guard couldn't get off of this guy, then this tackle should have replaced and went inside to meet this guy. Not do what he did, which is block no one. He actually double teams the guy that went on the twist, which allowed Vrabel, number 50, to get in. They completely botched that. They know how to block that up. They just did that on purpose, guys. That's not a hard play to block. That's something that we do in high school. Like, as a quarterback in high school, I used to tell these guys, wait for the twist. And I used to tell them exactly how to block it. In high school, they would always twist. I would always tell my tackles and guards, be head on a swivel and be expecting it every time. Expect that they're doing a twist. And that's what you're taught. Like, the fact that they just let that go through in the first quarter. They're not even tired. No mental errors. There's no reason to let that happen. That's crazy. Little kick out block, but this guy kind of fell on the ground before the block got there. That was kind of a fake to me. Yeah, this stuff is not real. Guys just fall down before they get hit. All right, here we go. Motion, and goes back. It looks like they're in a cover 3 the way they're shifting, and he gets blown up. There's nothing much to talk about there. 54 just read that the entire way. Witherspoon read that the entire way. All right, here we go. Jake Delhomme back to drop. And he goes into the blitz almost, and he gets hit. What is Delhomme doing? Like, he literally allowed this to happen. He didn't slide left. He just stayed there and allowed the guys to get to him. Like, is this what you would do as a quarterback? Why isn't he sliding to the left? Our right, his left. So the guys are coming. You see they're coming to the outside. He should be going this way to get more space. Because if he ran this way, guess what? You got these two guys to help you. Like, he just doesn't understand pocket presence. Like, you need pocket presence in the NFL, or you end up in the dirt with your jersey dirty. Brady back to drop, pulling guard. Let's see who this guard blocks. Right now, everyone's initiated. In a perfect ideal world, this guard will come and hit this middle backer, and then this running back is gone. Let's see if that happens. Nope. The safety comes up. Running backs decided to go outside instead of staying inside to follow his blocks. I would have liked them to stay in that hole. This guy's going to be open. You can tell this guy is bumped and he's off balance. Brady's already in a throwing motion. He pump faked, but the guy's open. Like I said, he was open. Because as a quarterback, you have to see the little things. You got to see that a guy is slipping and is just playing off balance. And you got to just know, oh, he's going to be open. You just have to see little things like that as a quarterback. All right. So they put Richard Seymour in at fullback. These two guys just fall on the ground and make a pile. Now Seymour just falls on the ground too. And I don't think he made it. They just fell on the ground and made a dog pile, as they used to call that. But they gave it to him. They gave him the first, guys. Even though he really, I don't know if he got it, guys. There's the contact. He never made the line. I don't think he made it, guys. But it's the NFL. What do I know? Oh, yeah, Dan Morgan was an animal. I remember him. Dan Morgan was one of the best middle backers at that time. And then Witherspoon, they had a really good defense. Dan Morgan was someone not to be messed with. So right there, they gave him the first. He didn't really actually make that, guys. Look how young Robert Kraft looks. Well, he's still old, relative, but he looks younger compared to now. That's Bill Belichick looks young as hell too. Football ages you. All right, we got a stretch. Let's see what he does. Cuts inside. This guy, he needs to cut back out this way too. Let's see what he does. Nope, he runs right into the tackles. See, that's what separates the good running backs from the bad running backs and from the great running backs. So he's a good running back. A bad running back gets caught right there, or even like right here, or just makes the wrong play. He's a good running back because he's just getting what he can get. But a great running back cuts over here and is looking to get to the end zone. So that separates the goods from the greats, and the bads from the goods, and the bads from the greats, and so on and so forth. What is it? Oh, okay. 5 wide, essentially. 5-on-5 on the blocking. Great blocking. Julius Peppers couldn't even get in. That was a great ball, but Deion Branch is just too small. If that's Randy Moss, that's an easy catch. It's just that when you're small like that, there's no margin for error. Like, the ball has to be, like, really pretty much on you. That's the only thing I don't like about playing with small receivers. The ball's got to be on them. Like, even that right there, he juggled it. Vinatieri, this one's even further away, and he gets that one blocked. So he missed the first one, and they blocked this one? Like, what is up with these field goals? Is he doing this on purpose? Jake Delhomme back to drop. And he gets caught. Bruh, all right. As a quarterback, when you're dropping back, you're counting 3 seconds in your head. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. So right now, you know, at this point, you have no time left in your clock. Every quarterback knows at 3 seconds, you better expect someone to hit you. We just counted 3 seconds, and look at this guy. He's standing there without a care in the world. And then look what he does with the ball after. He knows every quarterback has this clock in their head. Now we're at 3.3 seconds, 3.5, and by the time he slaps that out of his hands, we're at 4 seconds. He knows this though, but this is part of the script. Look at that, and allows the guy to rip through and then take that from him. And then look at these two guys. See, that fumble was on cue, guys. This was an on cue fumble because look at these linemen. They see this happening. They see it. They see it. Look at these guys. They're all looking. They're just looking. Both of them. Just looking. And then this guy falls down for no reason. And then this guy haphazardly gets up. But it's too late because Richard Seymour got it. And then now this guy wants to fall on the ground. It's too late. It's too late, baby. Now it's too late. You see what I mean, though? So right now, 3 seconds. 3.5 seconds. 4 seconds. Hit. Like, dude, you knew you didn't have that much time. Like, you knew you didn't. You haven't had that much time all game to this point. So how could you think that you could just drop back there and just hold the ball for almost 5 seconds? Brady has that kind of time. Look at this. This is crazy. It's crazy how much time Brady gets. Back then, his line was the best in the league. He had guys like Matt Light and stuff. Oh my God, he had a great line. Wide open. Look at this. Wide effing open. Like, how does this happen? I'll show you how. Deion Branch, he runs across it. Look at the linebacker. This is on 51. You see what he did? He's ball watching. Look at 51 ball watch. He doesn't jam the receiver. This is on the strong safety, actually. It might be 21. Yeah, see, he's ball watching. That's his man, guys. You see how he's staring at the quarterback? He's not even making a read on anyone. Like, he's just completely giving this play up. Oh, man, I hate the NFL. It's so fake. Like, no one plays like that. That's not what anyone would do. Like, they're in a zone. You're taught to look to the outside first and then flash inside. Right now, he's looking for something that's not even his play to make. Even if they hand it off, the linebackers, that's their play to make, and then you're the cleanup guy. Your responsibility is pass first and then play the run. So he doesn't identify 83 coming up, and he goes right by his face. Right now, at this point, I don't know what he's looking at. So at this point, you see it's pass. If you can tell, everyone else is playing pass right now except him. He's still looking in the backfield as if somebody is running the ball or as if anything's happening. But clearly, the quarterback has it. He's in a throwing motion, and this guy's just standing there letting the guy run by him. And you guys want me to expect that this game is real. You guys want me to believe that the NFL is real when guys are doing this. Just standing around, looking around, and just letting passes go by. That was just to make it easy for Brady. That's all it was. The man just stares at Brady like God knows what he's doing. Receiver runs by his freaking shoulder and his back, and he just lets it happen. And then when the ball's thrown, then he wants to run back. Okay. Jake Delhomme back to throw. And almost throws it right to the other team. This guy almost dropped it. They're going after him. There was no whistle. I like that. They're like, get your butt down, boy. Jake Delhomme. Delhomme has an arm on him, but I don't like his pocket presence, like when it comes to moving around. This is a nice throw right here. Muhsin Muhammad. That was just a nice throw. Not great coverage though. What is Rodney Harrison doing? On this channel, we're not biased. Like, what is Harrison doing? How are you getting beat so bad? And then it looks like he's jogging. Does it look like he's running his hardest right there? Like, you guys tell me, did it look like Rodney Harrison was running as hard as he can run right there in the Super Bowl? On the defense, declined. Jake Delhomme back to throw. The blitz is coming. And he gets hit as he throws a completion. 81 is getting hit. Guys aren't covering, though. They're letting him catch the ball and then bring him down. Wide open. He goes deep instead. All right. This is not... I know that's Steve Smith, but look at the DB. He's not even doing... He's out of phase right now. Like, why are you out of phase? Like, right now, he's looking back at the ball. I can tell because his face is facing us. We should be seeing a white helmet because he should be sprinting with this guy to catch up. Instead, he's looking up for the ball, and that's what happens. When you're out of phase, you got to chase the receiver until you get in phase. Because if you're not in phase, you're not going to make a play on the ball, as you can see. He chose to stay out of phase, and he looked at the ball the whole time, and that's what happens. You get beat deep for 6. He panicked. Look at this. Great. See, he fell for that move. And then right now, he's beat. So right now, he should just be running. He's doing good now until he does this. Now he's messed up. because he's out of phase right now. You're out of phase. If you're going to do this, you should only do it one time just to see where the ball is, and then you keep running. Because right now, if you're looking the whole time, you're slowed down. You can't run full speed if you're looking up at the ball like that. And you're behind the guy by 2 yards. There's no possible way. And then he, oh my God. And then he just does that to put himself on the ground so he can't make a tackle. Like, dude, you never had a chance to catch that while you're making an arm movement like you had a chance at the ball. You and I both know there was no chance. Wide open. It goes deeper. Yeah, they're just not playing defense here. They're just not playing defense anymore. Brady reverse pivoted. I like that. He has all the time in the world with this O-line. Look at this. How does that happen? How does that happen, guys? So what is this guy doing? What is this? So if they're in a cover two, how is it that this guy is so much further back than this guy? These are the safeties, right? So this guy should be here. They should always be on the same planes. Like, one safety shouldn't be almost 8 yards deeper than the other. They should always be on the same plane. It's like, say my two fingers are the safeties. As they're backpedaling, they should always be at the same level so the ball can't get behind them. So, in other words, if this guy was there and this guy was here and that ball is thrown, it's getting intercepted. But instead, these guys are like this. They played it like this. And that's where they are. And that's what happens. This safety should have been here and can come up this way to make a play on the ball, but he's 10 yards away. He can't do anything. And that's what happens when you don't know how to play defense or when you play completely incorrectly. Look at how happy Robert Kraft is. And they're not showing the owner of the Carolina Panthers. Isn't that a little fishy to y'all? Brady backs off and then throws another laser right over 3 guys standing in the area. Play action, wide open. Look at the great coverage again. Look at how guys just leave guys wide open. Look at this. This guy should be doubling here. It's a pass, so he should be taking the inside of that. He should be turning his shoulders and helping. Instead, he stays in no man's land on purpose. Because if this guy's really trying to win the game, he's going to go in front of that and pick this off. Instead, he runs over here. This is called no man's land, guys, just so you know, this whole spot. Because you can't do anything from here. You can't bat a ball down. You can't get a pick. You can't make a tackle. You can't do anything where this guy is right now. So this ball gets thrown right over him. He's the hole player. And it goes right over his head because he's in the wrong effing spot. If he was here or here where he's supposed to be helping on this guy, he's picking that off or batting it down, and it's not going over his head because he's in no man's land. I just don't understand, like, where they come off doing this stuff. And then people think the NFL is real somehow. It just doesn't make any type of sense to me. It's a handoff. Who's their running back? Number 48. I forget who their running back was. Davis. Somehow they got into field goal range. They didn't show us the play before. See, this is all Vegas, man. Now they make sure Carolina gets the 10 they needed. Like, how? Oh, man, whatever. They don't even show us the play, how they got there. Look at Brady dodging everyone. He knew he's about to get hit. See, he has a clock in his head. He knows. You see how every quarterback has a clock in their head. So whenever they give up a sack fumble and it looks like they were never going to move, they did it on purpose. I'm sorry to break it to you. our best player, our best and favorite player, has probably done it before, and we just didn't know it. But we're calling them all out to the light now. Delhomme back to drop. Look at it. Look at 38. Terrible, terrible, terrible tackle attempt. He brings his shoulders and doesn't wrap up. Look at this. Perfect throw. And then look at this. He does nice form, but guess what? He doesn't wrap up. He doesn't wrap up. He hits him with his shoulder and then falls to his ankle. I would never advise anyone ever doing that. You got to come with the shoulders and wrap up and then bring him down. That's how you complete a tackle. You don't just come with the shoulders. That's literally incomplete. There's only certain players you can bring down only with a shoulder. Most players, you're going to have to bring your whole body and your arms. Like, you can't bring on a full-grown man running at you full speed with just a shoulder. Like, just think about that. Sometimes, if they fall off balance, but most of the time, you're going to have to bring it. Wide open. No one covers Kevin Falk. You would think you would cover Kevin Falk, right? Wrong. Not in the Super Bowl. Why would you? All right. Jake Delhomme again. Rodney Harrison. Look at him. What is he doing? Rodney, what are you doing? All right, there you go. I was about to say, if he didn't get him, I don't know what to say. Did you see the guy on the Patriots try to kick the ball? I think he was down already. Oh, he fumbled. They gave it to him. Or it was third down, either way. Yeah, they punted. Never mind. And now they're just letting guys catch the ball. Deion Branch went crazy on them. See, no one comes up and, like, wraps up at all. That was an easy run. No one came up. Wide open. What are these guys doing? He's double covered and no one's covering him. Like, how can that be? Bro, they're not even playing their coverage properly. They're just not. They're just giving the space. Look at them. They're already out of phase. I can see him. He's out of phase. Like, why are you guys playing so terribly on the coverage? You know he's trying to throw between the zones, so back your ass up and make him make a harder throw. Like, I don't understand. Like, they're just staying flat-footed, letting the guy run by him, and then chasing him after the fact instead of backing up as they come to you. And then look at that terrible tackle attempt. Dude, he has him. All right, so the fullback comes. He comes through the block. Look at this. 30 goes through the block, and then 55 has him and doesn't keep him out. He just muscled right through him. That was Dan Morgan, too. So he's known for his tackling, and he just let the guy run in. So you guys take that as you will. All right, now Delhomme. Back to pass. Right up the middle. Look, all right, look at number 54, guys. Look at how he pulls up and doesn't really come at the guy. Watch this. You guys want to see some pussy stuff? Watch this. Throws it, and then look at 54. He doesn't come up at him. He slows down, lets him catch it. He makes sure he can catch it first. He catches it, and now he comes up and hits him slowly and pretends to rip at it. It's not even in the right hand to be ripping at. The guy switched it over to make it seem like it was. It's so dumb. I just notice how fake it is. The more I watch it, the more I see it. It's like, wow, this is not real. Jake Delhomme. Throw the ball. What are you doing? Wow. He could have thrown it to him the whole time. All right. Delhomme back to drop. Richard Seymour put to the ground. Delhomme. Yeah, so that should have been picked off. Look at this corner. Any corner that's trying to pick this off would. It's right there. He's not really running at the ball. He's took 2 false steps with his left foot instead of running right here and jumping up. Any corner would be picking that off, but he's not really trying to. He needs him to catch it, keep the drive going. Rudy Poo. The Rudy Poo play. Such a slot play right there. Stop. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Slot plays. You gotta love them. Slot plays keep me in business. Handoff. Look at this. The whole middle. Guys just getting driven back. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Alright, dude. They completely just screwed my S up doing that. They completely messed my S up. Alright, back to where we were. This is annoying. Alright, here's the run. Look at these guys all just get locked up and they don't try to get off the block. They're not even trying, and then this guy runs into the block. Not even trying. No one's trying to get off at all because they know they got to give up points. And let's see what happens here. Right through. Do you guys see how stupid that is? Do you guys realize how dumb that was right there? Look at this. Look at this. Dead to rights right here. He is dead to rights. But look what happens. He is dead to rights right here. Nope. I'm going to let you go by, and then I'm going to pinball the other guy that doesn't have the ball. Because that makes sense. That's what our team needs at this point. We need a botch slot play right now. We need it to look like I messed up. But if you slow it down, you'll really see how bad it was. Like, this man ran up to him and completely just went to the other guy and hit him and then let the other guy run. Oh, my God. Let's watch this again. This is a slot play. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. There's no way. Why is he even coming at it like that? Why are you coming at it with double forearms anyway? Why aren't you using your shoulders and your arms? This game is dumb. The NFL is so dumb. Back to drop. Corner lets him catch it, hangs on his back. Safety haphazardly comes up and hits him. Wide open. Comes up late. 24 gives him the alley to get the first. And David Givens capitalizes. I think there's a bunch more scoring left. Wide open in the flats. Linebackers just aren't covering. Guy falls down on purpose. Like, dude, you had the whole sideline. Handoff. What is number 90 doing? Is he being pulled and no one's calling the hold on him? I want to see what the hell is going on here because number 90 is completely either doing the wrong thing or he's getting his shoulders pulled against his will. All right, watch number 90. This is his play to make. He should be going outside contain. He should be keeping his outside arm free. Right now he is being pulled by this guy and then shoved by the other guy. But he's kind of not really fighting to get off. And then 53 just lets him go right by him. Like, what are you doing, guy? So 90 doesn't fight, and then 53 goes outside, even though that's supposed to be 90's responsibility. So 90 is supposed to have outside, and the strong safety has his outside. So it shouldn't be 2 guys shooting to the outside. So this is wrong here. The linebacker has the middle. Safety has the outside. DN has outside contain. And that's how it's been since the 1900s. Now they're playing it the way they want. This dude should have already been in the middle making the play, but decided to do his own thing. Now he's trailing. Gone. That's all it takes. It just takes one guy doing his own thing to freelance. All right, now we got trips right, bunch. All the time in the world, like always. And that's just, I don't even know what that was, honestly. Now he's dropping back. Pump fake, and then he throws in the middle. That's just, oh, wow. All right, but he just threw that to them on purpose. This is just Brady throwing it to the other team. Off his back foot. Like, watch this. Look how he throws this. Look at him. He goes on his back foot on purpose because he doesn't want it to look pretty. He wants it to look like he's under duress. This is off his back foot, guys. Look at this. Off his back foot, all armed, guy in his face. He had to throw it to the other team, guys. This is all that is. Not even close to him. Nowhere near this guy. It's right. Brady is the most accurate quarterback, all right, guys? So if he throws it to someone, that's where he wanted it to go. So basically, they needed this pick to happen. That's all that was. As you guys realize, Brady follows the script to the T. He doesn't try to be the hero. Brady does exactly what the script calls for. He doesn't do anything more. Never anything less. He does exactly what they need. That's why he's still playing now. Look at this. I don't know what 26 was doing here, guys. What is 26 doing? Besides just letting him run by him. Hopefully they show this again. That was just a give up right there. They had to give up a play. Now they're going to let him score. Make it act like he had a chance to tackle him. Let the guy stiff arm you and then you just fall down. Let him go. That's all that is, guys. The stuff is like so fake. Stop. Like, we know it's fake, Jalome. Mr. Jalome. We can't even call him Delome. We gotta call him Jalome because it's fake. What is 24 doing? What is he doing? That's Ty Law, guys. Ty Law is one of the best corners to ever play. Look at him. He's in great position. All he has to do is keep backpedaling. That's all he has to do is keep backpedaling, but he comes up. Comes up. He does it twice. Comes up, comes up. Now he's gone. And then 26 is chasing. I'm pretty sure Ty Law was supposed to stay with him. There's probably cover 2 man, and then the safety was just in no depth at all by the time he realized, and that's all it was. And notice how they show it from this angle. They won't let us see it from like the Jumbotron so I can see like what actually happened. I can't really like tell you exactly because of how the angle was. All right, let's see that one again. This was just the defender letting him catch it. 2-point conversion. Throws it up. It's a numbers game at this point. Asante Samuel. They just throw it up. Asante can't get up to that, and they know that. So they just throw it up, and Asante lets him catch it. He doesn't even try to push him out of bounds because he knows he's got to let the 2 happen. Asante knows what's up. Honestly, I don't think they gave him the 2 because they had 16 before, and they scored, and they still have 22. So I don't think they counted that, even though he was inbounds. So see what I mean? How the NFL cheats? The dude was completely inbounds, and they called him out. 1-2. Well, he called him. Oh, he dropped it. That's why. I was like, what? The dude just dropped the ball flat out. I was wondering. So he dropped it on purpose, guys. Like, how do you drop that? Because the Patriots supposed to win. That's why. All right. Brady's got it. Back to drop. He's rolling right. Firing right. Wide open. Cover 2. Let's see how these guys played this. Like, what are you guys doing? So this is cover 2. The corner's jamming. He let him outside, though. That's where the corner messed up. He let the guy outside. And then he lets him go free. Now he's chasing. He can't get over there, and the safety's too far back. And that's what happens. In cover 2, if the corner like jams and lets the receiver outside, the pass is going to get completed. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. If he jams him inside, you have a better chance of not letting it happen. And now the corner falls. This corner's having a rough day, huh? So the corner just falls. Yeah, that 5 yard line is vicious. This dude falls and lets the guy catch the ball. And that's the NFL for y'all. And play action. He slides in wide open. Look at his man falling down. This is his man over here. Like, why are you on the ground? Dudes are just letting dudes score, man. This is what the NFL is. Oh my God, did you guys see it? Did you guys see that? I hope you guys saw what happened there. The two guys ran into each other to leave them open. So watch this. Number 90 runs into his man right there. So he does it himself. They didn't even have to call a pick pattern. His own teammate did it to him. So he runs into his own teammate. So Julius Peppers, for whatever reason, is in man coverage. He should be rushing the quarterback. So they got him playing man when number 30 should be covering him, and he should be rushing the quarterback. That's really how that should go. Then this would have turned out better. You wouldn't have a D lineman running into a linebacker. You'd have a skinny guy here. That would have never happened. It's too unathletic to be doing this. Bumps into him. Now that's going to leave this guy wide effing open, man. And that's what happens. Dude falls on his back because Julius Peppers runs into him. That's all that was. You see how touchdowns happen? It's all stupidness. It's very stupid. Going for 2. Oh, they do a fake snap. And then no one comes up. That's all that was. They did a fake snap to Brady to the running back. And then look at this. No one comes up. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4 guys just stand there. He's running the ball. He's running in. And they all just stand there. They haven't even crossed the goal line still. They still haven't. And they started at the 5. So just keep that in mind. The quarterback faked handoff, and the running back got it at the 4-yard line mistaken. And nobody came past the goal line to make the play. That's what we're dealing with right now. So we know Carolina's going to score again, and then Brady wins with a field goal. So we already know how that's going. And then here we go. Drops back, throws it wide open. But we already know the Pats are letting them score here. It's all about making this an interesting game. They're not really playing defense. They're playing like a loose type man just to like be near the guy but not really make a play. Numbers game. Look at this. Look at this guy. What is that? Like, why is 54 so slow right there? Like, why? They run a seam up the seam, and they're in a cover 3, it looks like. This guy should be driving. Like, what are you doing, bro? You see he's the only guy there. This guy should be getting more depth. They just played this all wrong. Gets caught. Holds on for dear life. That was just terribly played. But they're doing it on purpose. They're just letting them do what they got to do to score so then Brady can get his glory for bringing his team down. In his face, wide open. Look at this. That's just a give up. That's just a give up touchdown. It's a slop play, guys. Such a sloppy slop play. It's just a straight up slant. That's all he's doing. Slant post. Throws it up. Look at the distance. He's not even covering him. He's just off of him by 5 yards. Like, he just completely just beats him and he gives up. He completely just gives up, guys. That's not good coverage. That's not playing your heart out. That's not, oh, they're so much better. They game plan better than us. No, that's just they gave up the touchdown. They just let him score. Oh, great. We get the view right here. Look at this. Look at him. He's playing the wrong technique. What? Bruh, he's playing a shuffle run technique in man coverage. That doesn't make any sense. So right now he's playing cover 3 technique in man. Somebody make sense of that. So for anyone that doesn't know, cover 3 is a zone. So cover 3 would mean that this guy would have the deep middle and he would play in a shuffle run technique. So that means you'll be running and shuffling, keeping your eyes inside, looking at the quarterback. But they're not in a cover 3. Right now they're in man-to-man, so what he should be doing is bumping him and backpedaling with him and turning and running with him. Never shuffle run technique, ever. But look what he does. He plays the wrong technique here and lets the guy get the inside, which you never do in man coverage. In man coverage, you take away the inside and you bump his shoulders outside release. That's what you would want. So he does the complete opposite and then plays the wrong technique. You can see him in a shuffle run technique, giving the receiver the inside as if he has safety help over the top, but he does not, as you can tell. So this is just a give up. And look at him, he stops running. You see what I mean, guys? He stops running even. He doesn't even run. Just watch the corner. Watch the corner. He's playing it like it's zone, but he's in man. And then right there, he stops running. Ball is thrown. And now you can tell he's nowhere near him. He's literally like almost 10 yards away from the guy. And that's a corner in the Super Bowl. He's supposed to know his stuff, right? Wrong. Ay. We got people idolizing these guys. All right, let's get to it, though. Let's get to it. All right, look at this corner, wide open. Doesn't even try to stop him. Lets him go. And then drives him back to get him closer. You guys still think this stuff is real? You guys still think this stuff is real, huh? They called a penalty, I guess. Oh, they called this play earlier. I remember Brady doing the reverse run, reverse pivot, cross his body. I don't even know how that got completed. Like, how does that even get completed? What are these guys doing? This guy doesn't jump to try to contest, and then that guy just lets him catch it and then tackles him. That's all that was. All right, here we go. Wide open, wide open. Yep, he had both crossers, and no one wants to come up. 16 seconds, timeout. Is this where they win it, or they run one more? All right, 3rd and 3. This is where he gets him in the range, I believe. All the time in the world. You would think these guys would be coming at him like there's no tomorrow. No one really tries to go at him, and there's the ball game. That's all they have to do, guys. Timeout, game over. There it is, guys. That's all they have to do. Now let's watch the kick to see if there's any foul play. All right, let's watch the kick, see if there's anything weird going on. They're not going to block it, though. They know they got to let him make this. Look at this. No one. Oh, this guy dives in. Misses it. The ball's already up. You could tell the ball's already up. Gone. And it's in. Right down the middle. Thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.